Many know the story of Dorothy, the Kansas girl swept away by a cyclone to the magical land of Oz. She followed the yellow brick road, met new friends and sought the wizard to find her way home. It's a tale of adventure, friendship, and hope. But is that the whole story? There's another side, one rarely told. This is the story of Elphaba, the woman Oz called the Wicked Witch of the West. For Dorothy, Oz was a dream. For Elphaba, it was home, a home changing for the worse. The same events that brought Dorothy wonder brought Elphaba heartbreak. This is not just Dorothy's journey, but Elphaba's as well. We'll see Oz through both their eyes, the joy, the shadows, and the blurred line between good and wicked. Let's look beyond the bright colors and cheerful songs. We'll explore the untold story behind the famous one. Oz is a land of politics, loss, and change, its fate forever altered by a girl from Kansas. By understanding both sides, we see the true, complicated story of Oz. The land of Oz is far more complex than we ever imagined. Let's begin. A cyclone lifts Dorothy's house from Kansas and drops it in Oz. She steps out into a world of dazzling colors and is greeted by the Munchkins. But her arrival is marked by tragedy. The house lands on the Wicked Witch of the East. The Munchkins celebrate their freedom, and Glinda gifts Dorothy the ruby slippers. Dorothy becomes a hero, though all she wants is to go home. Glinda tells her to follow the yellow brick road to the wizard. But the witch under the house was Nessaros, Elphaba's sister. Elphaba rushes to Munchkin Land, only to find her sister dead and strangers celebrating. The ruby slippers, a family treasure, are now on Dorothy's feet, a painful insult to Elphaba. For Dorothy, the slippers are a magical gift. For Elphaba, they're a stolen memory. Glinda, Dorothy's guide, is Elphaba's political rival. The day Dorothy's adventure began was the day Elphaba's world fell apart. Two worlds collided, one girl's miracle, another woman's loss. The same moment is a beginning and an ending. Dorothy's journey is Elphaba's tragedy. In Oz, every hero's story is someone else's heartbreak. The shoes sparkle, but the cost is invisible. The adventure starts, but the wounds are deep. Oz is changed forever by a single storm, and nothing will ever be the same. Dorothy sets off on the yellow brick road, full of hope and excitement. The road promises a way home, winding through a land of wonders. For Dorothy, it's a golden path to her dreams, but for Elphaba, the yellow brick road is a scar, built by the wizard's regime, cutting through Oz's wild lands. It's a symbol of control, not hope. Dorothy sees a friendly guide, Elphaba sees a tool of oppression. The road leads Dorothy forward, filling her with optimism. For Elphaba, it's a golden chain, binding Oz to the wizard's will. Dorothy's journey is about finding her way. Elphaba mourns what's lost along the way. The same road means freedom to one, captivity to another. Every step Dorothy takes is a step deeper into a world Elphaba is losing. The path is bright, but the shadows are growing. In Oz, even the roads tell two stories. Hope and heartbreak walk side by side. Dorothy's journey brings her new friends. She frees the Scarecrow who longs for a brain. She rescues the Tin Man who wishes for a heart. She comforts the Cowardly Lion who seeks courage. Together, they form a hopeful band, each searching for what they lack. For Dorothy, it's simple kindness, helping friends on the road to the wizard. But Elphaba sees more. The Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion are symbols of a broken Oz. The Scarecrow represents lost wisdom. The Tin Man, lost compassion. The Lion, lost bravery. Dorothy gathers friends. Elphaba sees the gathering of Oz's wounds. Each companion is a casualty of the wizard's rule. Dorothy's group is a family in the making. Elphaba sees a nation in pieces. The journey is joyful for Dorothy, but for Elphaba, it's a parade of loss. Every friend is a reminder of what Oz has lost. The road is crowded with hope and regret. In Oz, even friendship is complicated. Dorothy and her friends reach the Emerald City, a dazzling metropolis of green. To Dorothy, it's proof of magic and power, a place where dreams come true. The city welcomes them, treating them as honored guests. Everything sparkles, and hope fills the air. But Elphaba knows the truth. The green is an illusion, created by forced spectacles. The city's beauty is a trick, hiding ordinary stone beneath a magical facade. The Emerald City is not a paradise, but a monument to the wizard's deception. Here, laws are made to oppress, and propaganda blinds the people. Dorothy sees a utopia. Elphaba sees a prison. The city's heart beats with lies, not light. For Dorothy, it's the end of her journey. For Elphaba, it's the source of all Oz's pain. The Emerald City shines, but its brilliance is only skin deep. In Oz, even the brightest places cast the darkest shadows. Dorothy and her friends finally meet the wizard. He appears as a terrifying booming head, demanding they kill the Wicked Witch of the West in exchange for their wishes. Dorothy is horrified but feels trapped. Her only hope of returning home is to do as he asks. Her friends agree. Desperate for their own desires, they set out, hearts heavy, toward the witch's domain. For Dorothy, it's a terrible quest forced upon her. For Elphaba, it's the nightmare she feared, the wizard using an innocent girl as his weapon. Elphaba is not a monster, but a dissident, fighting for the voiceless. Dorothy is a pawn in a political game she doesn't understand. The wizard paints Elphaba as evil, turning Dorothy into an unwilling hunter. Two stories, one of reluctant heroism, one of survival against injustice. The lines between good and wicked blur. In Oz, every quest has a hidden cost. Dorothy's journey to the witch's castle is perilous. Elphaba sends creatures to defend her home, but Dorothy and her friends press on. The flying monkeys capture Dorothy, bringing her to the castle. Dorothy sees Elphaba as a villain, desperate for the ruby slippers. She's frightened, believing she's in the hands of evil. But Elphaba is desperate, grieving her sister and trying to reclaim what's left of her family. The slippers are more than magic, they're memory and loss. Elphaba's anger is born from pain, not wickedness. Her castle is a sanctuary for the outcast, not a lair of evil. Dorothy is a child caught in a conflict she can't understand. Elphaba faces a terrible choice: fight for justice, or show mercy to a frightened girl. The confrontation is not good versus evil, but two people trapped by fate. Misunderstanding and fear drive them apart. The real enemy is the world that forced them into this battle. In Oz, every villain has a story, and every hero has blind spots. The final confrontation is sudden. Elphaba tries to reclaim the slippers. Dorothy, in panic, throws water to save her friend. The water splashes Elphaba. She melts, screaming, and is gone. Dorothy is hailed as a hero, the witch defeated, the Winkies freed. She claims the broomstick, ready to return to the wizard. For Dorothy, it's a triumphant ending. But Elphaba's death is a tragedy, a misunderstood accident, not a battle won. Her only weakness was water, a secret Dorothy never knew. Elphaba dies not as a monster, but as a revolutionary silenced by fear. Dorothy's victory is the wizard's gain, his greatest enemy gone. Oz loses its last voice of dissent. The fairy tale ending is built on heartbreak. Dorothy believes she saved Oz, but the true villain remains in power. The story of Oz is forever changed. One girl's triumph is another woman's tragedy. In Oz, every ending is bittersweet. Dorothy returns to the Emerald City, only to discover the wizard is a fraud. He gives her friends tokens, showing they had what they needed all along. Dorothy's chance to go home is lost when the wizard's balloon leaves without her. Glinda reveals the truth. Dorothy had the power to return home all along. With a click of her heels, Dorothy wishes herself back to Kansas. She wakes in her own bed, her adventure in Oz a fading dream. For Dorothy, it's a happy ending. She helped her friends and found her way home. But Oz is left in chaos. Dorothy's actions, meant for good, have deep consequences. Two powerful women are gone, and the wizard's lies remain. The balance of Oz is broken, its future uncertain. Dorothy's dream is Oz's loss. History is written by the victors. The wicked are often just the defeated. The story we know is only half the truth. In Oz, every homecoming leaves a shadow behind.